Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Alma College Basketball, live on 104.9 WQBX, online at WQBX.biz, presented by Alma College with video streaming live at elmascots.com. Today from the Art Smith Arena, it's the Alma Scots taking on the Adrian Bulldogs. I'm Jeff Somerville, Craig Compton alongside, as we welcome you into the Mercantile Bank Scots pregame show. And Craig, the Scots come in here riding high. 2 straight wins off 2 straight huge comebacks late in the ball game.
Yeah, they managed to come back from 17 down 2 games ago and 11 last Wednesday against Olivet on the road. Both of those on the road. The first one against Hope. Looking to take advantage of that today and use some of that momentum against a struggling Adrian squad today.
Yeah, Adrian comes in the defending MIAA tournament champions, but heavy losses for Adrian this year. They come in at 1-11 on the season, and it's just been a bit of a struggle for the Bulldogs. They did get a win recently over Olivet, so starting to get things pointed in the right direction, but you look at everything that they lost a year ago, mainly it just starts right at top. Jordan Harris and Jeremy Kalanji, one of the best 1-2 combos in the league last year. Harris averaging 22.2 points per game and Kalanji 19.9. And in particular, when Harris would get hot, Adrian was very dangerous. And they showed that in the MIAA tournament as they ran the table to become MIAA tournament champions a year ago. Like you said, the Scots come in here playing much better basketball off of 2 wins in a row. And the defense has improved, which is something that they needed. You look at those first 3 games for the Scots, Craig, and they gave up 99, 97, and 93 points. They've locked it down a bit better since then, in particular against Hope, but also well enough against Olivet to get a win. What do they need to do to build on that defense and continue to play solid defensively?
Yeah, I think it just comes with the energy, and you talk about those 2 come from behind wins on the road.
Sure.
That's going to spark a little bit something in your team, and I think you're riding high right now if you're Alma. You've got to just carry that over into this game, and going through warm-ups, it seems that they've got that energy today. We'll see if they can capitalize on it when it comes to game time here in a few seconds, but they've just got to keep the energy high and take it one possession at a time, really.
Yeah, Scots are going to need to come out strong defensively. It's been offensively where Adrian has struggled this year, averaging just 61.5 points per game in those 11 games played so far this season. So, that's where Alma needs to exploit. Certainly, they need to lock it down defensively, hold them in the 60s, maybe low 70s. If they can do that, they should be able to pick up win number 3 in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Alma scoring enough points to win games right now.
No doubt about that.
They've just got to stop them on the defensive end.
Offense has been pretty high-powered. Cole Cliver, of course, leading the way up over 19 points per game, but getting some good contributions elsewhere as well. So we're going to take a time out here. That'll do it for the Mercantile Bank Scots pregame show. When we come back, the starting lineups and opening tip. And the national anthem is in the books, and we are just about ready for basketball here on a Saturday afternoon from the Art Smith Arena. Alma College taking on Adrian, and like you said, the Scots coming off those 2 wins in a row. Take a look at the starting lineups. For the Scots, it'll be Nate Diamond at one guard, Cole Cliver, the other guard, Isaiah Williamson, who's had a strong season so far, the junior. Freshman Xavier Bargesser is going to get a start tonight. This is going to be his first start of the season, I believe, after being a key off the bench, but the reason for that is Gabe Bordeaux will not play. And, of course, in the middle, the 6'8 junior from Whitehall, Brandon Rake. For Adrian, they'll go with Tyler Guillory and Connor Pelham at the guards. Also Robert Warwick, Kendall Bellamy, their leading scorer so far this year, and Gabe McDevitt, a freshman out of Ponderosa High School in Parker, Colorado. So, both teams kind of moving things around a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. This is the final game before the games actually count as far as the MIAA standings go. So, kind of one more tune-up, so to speak. 2 teams meeting in their huddles as the final introduction is Cole Cliver for the Scots. The teams meet. Scots look really up for this one, Craig.
Yeah, they seem pretty excited. And anytime you come back and win, anytime you win 2 road games, nonetheless, You're going to be excited to get back home for the first time in a couple weeks and get to play a team that, like we said, has struggled a little bit this year. They've played some tough competition this year, so no knock against Adrian, but definitely a team that you can beat on your home court. So anytime you can get that, you're going to be excited. And then you add in those 2 come-from-behind victories, like we've said, and you're going to be ready to go for this one.
Well, out at center court, it'll be Robert Warwick to jump it up against Brandon Rake. Rake, a huge size advantage, a 5-inch advantage in this tap. Not a lot of size out there for the Bulldogs. Tap will be, however, controlled by Warwick to Bellamy. He'll go off to Guillory, who will handle the point guard duties. A little give and go. Guillory moves to his right, kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from McDevitt. Good. Gabe McDevitt hits a 3 to begin the game, and a fist pump from the right hand for McDevitt.
It's a big start if you're Adrian.
Diamond with it for the Scots. He's going to go to Rake up at the top of the key. Back to Diamond, dribbling to his left. Looked inside for Rake, goes left side Bargesser. Now gets it down to the low block for Rake. Going into the lane, right-handed hook shot too strong. Rebound to Adrian. Guillory comes back the other way up the right side for the Bulldogs. Top of the key, now driving to his left towards the basket is Bellamy. He's cut off there. Bellamy's going to kick it out. 3 on the way from Pelham is long, and Diamond's going to come out with a rebound. He wants to run 2 on 5. Kick it back to Williamson, and they'll set up a play from there. Bargesser on the left wing to Cliver. Around right side to Diamond. Looked at a 3, decided not to take it. Goes in. Back out to Williamson. He thought about a 3. He's going to drive down with 10 on the shot clock. Tries to swing a little pass. Diamond eventually corrals it with 8 on the clock. Bargesser gets some room. Left wing, no. Rebound comes out to Adrian. Robert Warwick with it. Gets it to Bellamy. Bellamy back to McDevitt. To Bellamy. Long 3 on the way. Good. Kendall Bellamy for 3.
Adrian's doing some really good things moving without the basketball right now, and it's led to 2 open 3s.
Cliver almost turns it over at the other end. Williamson with it now for the Scots. To Bargesser. Rake. Cliver going to try a long 3. Good. The 2 teams exchanging triples here early on. Cole Cliver with his first 3, and it's 6-3 Adrian. Gabe McDevitt will handle it this time for the Bulldogs. Over to Warwick. Warwick spins in, goes with the right hand, no. Rake with a strong rebound. Here comes Cliver back the other way for the Scots. Rake trailing the play with it now. Williamson up for 3, no good. Williamson shooting just over 50% from downtown so far. Warwick for Adrian. He's going to get it. 3 ball on the way from Bellamy, way long. Bargesser just standing there at the block, gets the rebound, and back come the Scots, trailing 6-3.
Almost got to get some movement here on this offensive possession. They've been standing around too much the last couple.
Williamson on the right block, going to try a little fadeaway jumper off the window, no. Rebound comes to Bellamy. Warwick will call out a play as he crosses the midcourt line. Goes back over to Bellamy. Bellamy up to McDevitt. McDevitt off a screen to the right, going to kick out. Thought about a three, decided not to take it. Driving down the lane is Warwick. He goes to the right hand, layup, good. Nice take by Warwick that time.
It was a good take. Alma struggling with that help defense right now, and they really just kind of look lost on both ends of the floor. They're just kind of going through the motion right now. You got to step it up.
Yeah, 8-3 Adrian. 8 early points for the team, averaging just 61 a game. Over on the other end, Rake misses a layup from the right block. Rebound comes to Adrian, and here they come. This is going to go inside now to Bellamy on the right block, working on Rake. Spins to his right, fall away jumper, high arcing, no good. Williamson the rebound. Cliver back the other way for the Scots. Runs into a double team. He'll get it to Williamson now. Williamson will go to his left, gets to the basket, tries a little pass across, and it's stolen away by Adrian. Back the other way come the Bulldogs, up, having the ball stripped away but fouled is Connor Pelham. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, unfortunate turnover there. He was looking to dish that off to Rake. Unfortunately, Rake was going back to the high post and threw it behind him, didn't even know the ball was there.
Foul is going to be on Diamond, his first. Connor Pelham to the line. He is 18 of 24, a 75% foul shooter so far this year. Pelham averaging 10.9 points per game. Nolan and Sarah is going to check in. Warwick sits down. Pelham's second shot also good. Make it 10-3 Adrian. Cliver with it. Yeah, Cliver the only three for the Scots so far. Gets it off to Williamson. Williamson to Diamond. Rake up at the top. Over Williamson to Cliver. Cliver's going to go off a screen from Rake. Now another screen from Rake and Williamson. Pull up for a long two. Good. Good individual play from Cliver to use a couple of screens from his big guys. He's got 5, 10-5 Adrian. McDevitt goes to Guillory. Guillory working to his left, hands off. Back outside Guillory. Guillory gets to the basket, puts it up and good.
It's a good take there.
Nice job by Tyler Guillory.
And go through the contact to get the two.
Other end, long three by Cliver is good, and he's fouled. Pelham's going to pick up the foul. Cliver just came back the other way, stepped to his left, fired up a 23-24-footer.
Deep three there.
Nailed it and was fouled. Cole's got 8, and the Scots trail 12-8 as Cliver will go to the line looking for point number 9.
And really that's what Alma's needed right now is for him to kind of take over.
He has got to, yep.
They're just kind of standing around going through the motions right now. They've got to get some more motion going on the offense, get somebody else involved, because he can't do it the whole game.
No, Cliver an 80+% foul shooter, but no good on this one. Back the other way comes Adrian. Pelham through the lane, kicks it out. Here's Guillory. Guillory moves to his right, goes straight down the lane, gets into the lane, still in there, may have traveled with it, got out. Pelham goes up, under, no good. Rebound, Xavier Glenn, who's into the ball game.
Really good board there.
Here's Diamond, back the other way for Alma. To Cliver. Goes inside, Williamson on the left block. Working hard is Williamson, and a little baby hook with the right hand is good. Scots within 2, they trail 12-10. Cass Oganowski into the ball game now, and Oganowski is going to dish it to Bellamy, who's going to be fouled. Cass Oganowski, a 5'10 senior out of Center Grove High School, Greenwood, Indiana. Robert Warwick back up. Sitting down is going to be Bellamy. Bellamy's the leading scorer for Adrian this year so far at 16.2 points per game. Here's a quick try triple from, I believe that was Oganowski again. Cliver back the other way to Williamson. Williamson to Diamond. Diamond, there's going to be a foul away from the ball. Xavier Glenn is clapping. Foul is going to be on Ansara. Checking out is Pelham.
Adrian really using that bench early.
Yes,
here
they are.
Plenty of subs.
Keeping me on my toes. Williamson pump fakes a 3. Now goes to the right elbow. Puts up a wild shot. No good. Glenn the rebound among 4 Adrian Bulldogs. Diamond now. Diamond to his right. Goes to Williamson. Williamson gets to the basket. Now goes with that baby hook again with the right hand up and good.
That's a really good take. He thought about that elbow jumper again that he had just missed, and able to get it in there and use the touch to drop another one in.
Yeah, we are tied at 12 here now. A step back look at a three from Warwick. Decided not to take it. Now he's going to throw up a wild fadeaway. Thought he got fouled. Airballed it instead. Diamond back the other way quickly. And he's going to draw a foul on Oganowski.
Almost starting to wake up a little bit here on both ends.
Yeah, you can see the speed picking up, can't you?
Yeah, good defensive effort there to force the fadeaway and then push the tempo and draw a foul on the offensive end.
Bargesser back for the Scots. Williamson sits down. He's done some good work early on here. Scots will get it in deep to Cliver in a tie game. 13:50 to play here in the first half. Cliver to his right, long off balance three, got it! Cole Cliver with 11.
He's on today.
15-12 Alma. Adrian back the other way. Down on the post, that's in Sarah. Gets it out, Oganowski. Guillory. Guillory's going to try a three of his own, and he's got a three. Two teams playing at a high level here on the offensive end.
Gave him just a little bit too much separation there.
Cliver wants to screen to the left. He's going to go back to Diamond to the right. Diamond tries a bounce pass through about three Bulldogs and didn't get it through. It's going to come to Robert Warwick. Warwick into the corner. Oganowski for three. Short. Rebound. Nice job really there on the rebound by Alex King, who's into the ball game. That was a strong board from King. He snuck in there on us at some point. I hadn't seen him yet.
I think during the last dead ball, he snuck in there.
Substitutions continue for Adrian. McDevitt back in there. 15-15 our score. Cole Cliver back the other way. He's going to try another off-balance three, in and out. Oh, no good. King, another rebound. Diamond tries to go inside for Glenn. It's tipped away. Diamond ends up getting it back. Diamond driving to his right, gets tripped, got rid of it. No foul, turnover for Alma. Back comes Oganowski the other way. Right side and Sarah, and he forgot to put her on the floor before he took that first step. Back into the ball game comes Pelham. Oganowski sits down.
Alma with the turnover on that last possession, but they're starting to get more motion on their offense, getting those cross cuts through the lane, and it's leading to more and more open shots and better shot selection from the Scots.
Cliver moving to his right. He's triple teamed in there, just takes a little turnaround fall away. No. On that, there's got to be somebody open when he's triple teamed like that. McDevitt the other way. Goes to the right to Kobe Price, who's in the game. Price fires a nice pass down underneath to Pelham, who lays it up over his head and in from the right side. And Adrian's back on top, 17-15. King for the Scots, hands it to Diamond. Nate's going to try a long three, back iron, no. Rebound fought for, gotten by Pelham. Warwick will control for Adrian. Gets it left side to McDevitt. Back to Warwick. Warwick works to his right. Thought about a handoff, decided to keep it. Now drives down to the low block, tries to fire a neat little pass through there to Ansara, but it was too strong off his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, I think if he would have went with the bounce pass there, he would have probably had a 2-point lay-in, but rocketed it off his knee and take a timeout.
Going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him back to the Art Smith Arena after this. And back here at the Art Smith Arena, 17-15, Adrian leading Alma in a closely fought game so far. Back and forth they've gone. Adrian jumped out to a pretty big early lead, but then the Scots on the shoulders of Cole Cliver came back quickly, and now Adrian back on top at 17-15. Nate Diamond with the basketball for the Scots. He crosses the midcourt stripe and moves to his right. Going to get it over right baseline, Bargesser. to King. Back to Bargesser. Bargesser thought about a step-back three, decides not to take it. He's going to dribble in. Back out to Rake. Rake's going to give to Cliver with 8 on the shot clock. Cliver moves to his left. Cliver, a little bounce pass, beauty to King, but it's blocked. Cliver with a long three now, and it's good. Oh, Cliver from the other side of the gym. It's 18-17.
He was just about standing on the A there at half court. That was a bomb.
Cliver with 13. 14, actually. 18-17 Alma. Here's Adrian at the other end. Kick out, looked at a three, decided not to take it, was Price. He's going to get it out, and a foul on the three-point try. Robert Warwick leaned into Alex King, and he'll shoot 3. That was a nice job by Warwick.
It was, for sure. Adrian, during that timeout, talking about we need to get more cuts. We kind of went away from that, and I was going to say that is when they started out this game, they were making excellent cuts and taking that extra pass, meaning not just settling for the good shot, but passing it up and taking the great shot. They kind of went away from that a little bit and went through that lull, but seemed to be back on their game here a little bit more movement. And
Warwick, a 92.9% foul shooter so far this year, calmly knocked down the first. He hits the second as well. Brandon Whiteside checking in for the Scots, along with Williamson.
Talk about calmly hitting a shot. How about Cole Cliver on the other end today, just knocking down those threes with confidence so far in this game.
Yeah, Cliver has been spectacular. There's no doubt about that. 14 points already. Did he miss that third one?
He did. He left it short.
19-18, the 92% foul shooter misses the third one. Rake with it for the Scots, now trailing by 1. Going to hand it to Cliver. Cliver thought about another one, decided not to take it. The defense was there. Bargesser to Whiteside. Whiteside with it. Little bounce pass to Williamson with 8 on the shot clock. Moves to his right, gets to the basket. Little scoop shot with the right hand is good. Williamson's got 6 himself. And those are the only 2 scorers for the Scots so far. 20-19, Alma leads it. Whiteside picks up the defense on McDevitt. They're going to go inside now to Price on the left block. Price is going to go with a right-handed hook shot. No. Rebound fought for, and Whiteside will eventually corral it. And he'll bring it up himself. Whiteside off a screen from Rake. Whiteside now off another screen from Rake. Rake with the roll. Couldn't get anything there. They'll go left side to Williamson, who's going to drive. He's taken a lot of steps in there. Eventually knew he had to fire something up and just had it swallowed up by Warwick.
Yeah, I think they like that matchup, though.
Yes, they do.
Those two going against each other. And Scots have gotten the edge the last few, not that time.
Bellamy with it, driving in, stops. Little right-hand hook shot is good. Nice move by Kendall Bellamy in the lane there. And Adrian back on top, 21-20.
Giving up too much ground down there in the low post.
They've been able to get inside pretty easily.
Nobody really guarding on that play at all, but when they have gone one-on-one, they give a little too much ground.
Cliver with it, moving to his left, pump fake. Gets it back out, Williamson. Williamson to Cliver. Cliver with a hand in his face. Goes with a nice entry pass to Rake, who lays it in. 22-21, Alma. Nice dish that time from Cliver to Rake.
That was nice. They've tried to set that up a few different times now and finally able to
Cole's
convert.
drawing the defense so far out towards the center court stripe now that's there. Adrian thought about a three, decided not to take it. They'll get it to Bellamy, this time on the right wing, and he's going to have the ball tipped out of bounds by Rake. And Sarah and Guillory back into the game. Price and Warwick will set down for Adrian. 8:31 to play, first half. 22-21 Alma. Here's Bellamy. Long three on the way up and good from Sarah, who was uncovered there.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of cushion on the wings there. And I think trying to take away that low post that I was just talking about and able to make them pay on that possession.
Scots are back the other way with Whiteside. He goes with a crossover dribble, gets himself to the right side, and he'll charge with it, as I was pretty certain he was out of control on that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. Just kind of got himself into a bad position, and when you're at that point, you got to just go for it anyway and know you're probably going to get called on it.
King up off the bench. Williamson sets down to opened hands and a disapproving head shake from Coach Clark, as I think he might have missed the defense on Sarah on that last play. So Adrian back the other way, up by 3. Or up by 2, excuse me. Now they're going to be up by 4. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, my. Guillory missed a close one. He wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Whiteside back the other way. Entry pass Rake, who wanted it. Rake with a little hook shot up. Good. Counted in the foul.
The Scots will take that one on the shot all day, but there was 2 or 3 fouls before he even had the ball. So good on the Scots to get it down low, make the 2, and get to the line for their 3rd point here.
Rake will shoot the end one. He's a 52.9% foul shooter this year, which would you believe is a significant improvement over last season when he went through one span where there was a massive struggle.
Yes, not at a high point, but battling back this year.
He is 24-24. Rake will look to make it a Scots lead again. Off the back iron, no. And Bargesser fights for the rebound, still fighting
really
for it.
Board.
And he's going to get it to Cliver.
Big possession here.
24-24, 7:36 to go first half. Cliver to his left, and he's going to get hooked by Bellamy. Nothing Bellamy can do there.
No, that's all they could do. If he didn't foul, I think Cliver was just going to pull up and
gone,
knock down a 3, or he was just going to drive it in there. So
6th team foul on Adrian.
might have saved a few points.
No shots yet.
Scots need to get one in the bucket here on this possession. They've gotten a few opportunities now with the missed free throw and in the foul. So
yes, Diamond with it for the Scots. Gets it to Cliver.
they can slip that all day, yep.
Cliver goes to his left. Little fall away, long 2, no. Rebound tapped around, and it's going to come to Rake, who fires a quick pass to King along the baseline. King tried to go back to Rake. They're going to turn it over. Adrian with numbers the other way. Little scoop pass, Guillory. Guillory gets to the basket, no. Rebound comes to the Scots. Good defense that time by Alma, getting back the other way. Extra pass, King, inside to Rake, and Rake's going to be fouled from behind that time. I think in Sarah.
I think Brandon can pretty much do anything he wants down low right now.
He's got a huge size advantage.
I think both teams know that. And when they bring him up top to set that high screen and roll, they're giving up that slip screen all day. Cliver able to hit him a few possessions ago, but it's going to be open as long as Cole keeps pulling up and hitting those long 3s. Like you said, it's extending that defense and able
and Rake is
to
just
slip it.
So much bigger, taller, and stronger than anyone else on the floor right now. That's a 3rd foul on Ansara. Rake airballs the foul shot, unfortunately, on the front end of the one-on-one.
Yeah.
After we just talked about how much better of a foul shooter he was this
that's
year.
That's just a mental thing there. You could see how frustrated he was.
You could see right away, yeah.
His first one looked
good. I thought he had made it.
Net, but made it a little too long, and that one he tried to overcompensate.
Over at the other end, 3 on the way from Warwick, who hung in the air for a long time on that one for a wide-open 3, but he hits it. 27-24. Bargesser for the Scots. Works off a screen, gets himself a little space, gets to the basket. Thought he was fouled, didn't make it. Comes back the other way with Bellamy. Bellamy going to kick it out. Warwick, pump fake, little heat check. He hangs in the air a long time again. Front iron, no. Rake the rebound. Cliver's going to run the other way. 3 on 2. Into the corner for King. Thought about a 3, decided not to take it. Drives at baseline. Cross court to Bargesser. Bargesser pumps a 3, decides not to take it. Now they get it inside to Rake, and Rake puts a shoulder in. Little hook shot is good. And
that's the right call.
That basket's going to count for Rake.
That's the right call. I mean, Warwick doing all he could do to take a charge there, but you could see him start tipping back.
He called a flop, didn't he?
Yeah, he was anticipating Rake turning hard like that, and you could see him start to go backwards. And lucky that
looked like a warning was given.
Yeah, lucky that they didn't call the charge there, because that was not a charge. That was definitely contact, but he was already going backwards, initiating it.
Here is Warwick again with it to Price. Price works to the right block, and he dragged his foot as he stopped, I think. So a turnover for Adrian. They lead at 27-26 here still. 5:53 to go in the first half. In a hotly contested ball game so far. Rake and Bargesser to the bench. Williamson and Glenn back for the Scots. Cliver with it for the Scots. To the right, long two-point jumper is long. The rebound comes out to Adrian. Here's Warwick on the right wing. Going to drive in, right block, stops there. Goes to his left, back to his right, tries to get some space. Kicks it out deep to Oganowski, who thought about a three, decided not to take it. 15 on the clock. Driving is Guillory. Got to the basket and was fouled late. And Tyler Guillory will go to the line for a pair. Guillory had missed that one, but then the players ended up tumbling to the ground, and that's what I think ultimately affected the outcome of that play. Guillory will shoot a pair. Tyler Guillory, a 54.5% foul shooter this year, but he gets first. Austin Harris up off the bench for the Scots. He'll replace King.
King doing a really good job today on the boards. The first few minutes he was in there, he was all over those boards and had a few really good takes on the offensive end. See how long he sits for.
Guillory hits the second. 3-point Adrian lead with 5:20 to play in the first half. Cliver back for the Scots. He's got Price on him. Gets it to Diamond. Diamond to Williamson. Williamson for three long. Good rebound by Price that time. Up high to grab that one. Warwick the other way for Adrian. Spins in the lane. Goes to the right hand. Just too strong. Rebound to the Scots. Here comes Cliver the other way. Cliver in a hurry. Right side. Up under. Gives it off to Glenn, and Glenn's going to be fouled. He'll shoot a pair. Nice little bounce pass that time. Cliver to Xavier Glenn.
It was, and that's on the other end, that's 2 or 3 times Adrian's gotten right down to the bucket and not able to convert the layup.
Yeah.
Could go a long way in this game with it being so back and forth like it's been.
Glenn's first foul shot is no good. 3 of 6 on the year so far, make it 3 of 7. And now 3 of 8 as that one was short and a lane violation. Actually, a foul is going to be called on Harris there. So struggles from the line here so far for the Scots. That's been a problem. They're 0 for 4, 0 for 5 from the charity stripe here.
I believe that. None of them, well, maybe one of them looked
yeah, the first
right.
one from Rake.
Some of them have been pretty ugly so far.
Even Cliver's got a miss. Adrian with good ball movement here. A 3 is up on the way, and good from Michael Williams, who's checked into the game.
That's the extra pass that I've been talking about. They're really good at that. Not settling for the good
32-26 on a big hit from Williams. The Adrian bench getting into it now. Left wing is Williamson. Thought about going back to that right hand again. Didn't. Glenn with a jumper. No. And a rebound, a foul on the floor. Foul is going to be picked up, I believe, on Adrian.
No.
It's going to be 14. On Oganowski.
Quite see what happened, but
that's second on Cass Oganowski.
Must have ripped around somebody because there was only Adrian players
on
the
exactly.
ball.
It's going to send Diamond to the line for a 1-and-1. And Diamond's first one is good, and finally the Scots are able to make a free throw here. 32-27 Adrian. Diamond perfect on the year from the line and make it 8 for 8 on the season for Nate Diamond. Oganowski will come back the other way with a 4-point lead. Get it to Guillory. Guillory moves to his right, gets down to the block, has it tied up, and a foul is going to be called on Harris, I believe. Yes, it'll be 2 quick fouls on Austin Harris, who is not smitten with the call, but
no, I think it was probably the right call. There was
I thought so too.
A lot of contact there, and Guillory definitely went into him, but he's got that right as the ball handler.
That he does. Guillory hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Lead back up to 5 for the Bulldogs.
Gotten past Harris, and Harris was just in a bad position there that you're 9 times out of 10 you're going to pick up a foul from that spot. So nothing he could do.
Second one also good, 34-28, and Coach Clark can't wait any longer to go back to Brandon Rake. Foul away from the ball as Price just had to wrap up Cliver, but when you wrap up an 89% foul shooter, you send him to the line for a pair when it's your 10th team foul. So
that's a bit of a problem, some would say.
Cole actually an 86% foul shooter so far this year, and 0 for 1 in this ball game, but I trust he'll make a pair here. First one is good. 34-29 now.
Yeah, he's really cooled off from that hot start.
Yes, he has.
4 of 5 from three-point land.
Yes, he's only got 15 in the first half,
right.
Which 14 of them came in about the first 3 minutes. So Cliver, a couple dribbles, second shot up and good. Both of those were perfect, and Scott's back within 4. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. This is McDevitt handling the ball again now for Adrian to Warwick. Inside, and Rake's got a couple too many hands on the back of Bellamy, I'm afraid. Rake has done a nice job staying out of foul trouble. That's his first. And now Kendall Bellamy will go to the line. He's shooting 67.6% so far. Like we said, Bellamy leading the way scoring-wise for Adrian so far this year at 16.2 points per game. He's been quiet so far, 6 points on the night now. Second shot up, back iron, no. Uncontested rebound for Cliver. Scott's trail by 5 here. Cliver with the basketball, asking for a screen, doesn't get it, so he'll go right side to Diamond. Scott's looking a little confused here. Diamond needs to make a move. He'll eventually move to the baseline, get himself stuck down there. Extra pass out to Cliver, goes inside to Rake. Rake with the right hand, left hand, both hands, and eventually just kind of goes up into Bellamy, who repays the favor at the other end, and Brandon Rake will shoot a pair.
Yeah, Adrian's been able to make that switch and get Bellamy on Rake, which he gives up the size, but he's got some length, and he's definitely more quick than Brandon Rake. And
Rake's got 6 first-half points. Make it 7 with a perfect foul shot there. Rake, one of 5 Scots with 3 rebounds in this first half. That's incredibly balanced rebounding. Rake's second foul shot just long. Takes a dead bounce off the rim. Comes to Adrian. Bellamy with it. He's going to drive in. Foul line kind of throws up a little teardrop into the bucket.
That right there is why Bellamy is their leading scorer.
Exactly.
You get him out on the three-point line, and you don't want to go out there and guard him because he's so much quicker than most of the guys that are going to be guarding him.
Harris with it to Williamson for 3, buries it. Call it a long 2.
No, they gave him 3 for it.
Gave him a 3.
His foot was definitely on the line, but they gave him the 3.
Williamson, who was shooting 56% from 3 coming in. Bellamy back the other way again. This one rims off to Williamson. Cliver with it, his team trailing by 3. Harris with it on the left wing, gets it up top. Cliver, another big long 3, no good off the right iron. That one would have tied it up. Instead, it comes off to Guillory.
There's some deep threes he's taking.
Yes, they are, but they look good.
God, I thought that was in all the way.
Getting to the basket nicely that time and having a shot blocked by Diamond is McDevitt, and Diamond comes out of there with it. Diamond to Williamson. Thought about a 3, decided not to take it. Extra pass out to Diamond, has his shot blocked. Oh, what a nice job by Warwick that time on the closeout.
Warwick's really impressed on the defensive end, well, on both ends, but the defensive end particularly today. He's kind of guarded everybody.
Yep, minute 50 to go here in the first half. Warwick going to kick it out here. And oh, boy, a nice blow. Oh, gracious, he's missed it. And then he got undercut by Harris.
And then another.
He got a foul called on him?
Yeah, they called it on him.
That was Pelham, and yeah, he's gotten to the basket a number of times, but that one, he just blew by Harris, was all alone for a layup that I think you or I might have made, but missed it, and then had a massive collision at the end of it as well. We're going to get a substitution here. It's going to eventually be Michael Williams into the ball game. Bellamy will sit down. Harris also sat down after the collision there. And as it all comes out, 1:39 to go first half. Scott's trail by 3 with the basketball. Cole Cliver with it. Go to Williamson. Rake flashes out. They're going to hand it to Cliver instead. Cole's going to spin to his right. Now dish a little bounce pass into Diamond, who goes through some serious traffic to try to get one up towards the basket. He doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled, and for a 100% foul shooter, getting back to the line's a good thing, I'd say.
Yep, if you're Alma, you like that. Diamond has done a good job these last 6 or 7 minutes of taking over a little bit for the Scots. Not necessarily on the scoreboard, but really leading when he gets the ball and playing solid defense on the other end.
Yep, that's his 3rd point, but Diamond also leading the way with 4 rebounds. Smallest guy on the floor, leading the way for the Scots, rebounding with 4. 37-35, second shot coming up for Nate Diamond. And that second shot is up and good. Make it 10 for 10 on the year from the charity stripe for Nate. And it's 37-36 here as McDevitt comes back for the Bulldogs. He's picked up by Diamond. McDevitt moves to his left, spins to his right in the lane. Wow, good speed there. Up and good. Nice individual play by Gabe McDevitt. So we go under a minute to play here in the first half. Williamson with it, hands it to Diamond. Diamond to Rake. Rake to Bargesser. Starting 5 in there for the Scots. Williamson going to try a 3 from the top of the key. Buries it again. Isaiah Williamson with his second 3. He ties the game. Williamson's got 12. 43 seconds. Adrian going to go for a long triple up off the iron. No, that one was from Warwick.
Another board by Diamond.
Diamond with another rebound. You're absolutely right. Diamond to his right. Thought about a step back 3. Now tries a bounce pass in for Rake, and it's going to be tapped away. Rake fell like a tree in a forest as he was hit down there.
Bring Williams back in for the defensive possession just like they did last time.
26.4 seconds on the clock, 22 seconds on the shot clock, so the Scots can't run it out, but they can come pretty darn near. Cliver will trigger it from under his own basket. Gets it to Diamond. And Diamond will pull it out and set up a play.
Got to get a good look here.
I would assume something to Cole Cliver. As Coach Clark says, wait, 10 on the shot clock now.
High screen, see if he can slip it maybe. There it is.
Go to his right, going to turn on the Jets. Tried a little give and go to Rake, but it comes out to Bargesser instead for 3. No, 5 seconds. Hustling it up is Warwick. He's going to pull up for a long 3 at the buzzer and bury it. Robert Warwick with a triple at the buzzer gives Adrian a 42-39 lead going into the halftime. Nice play by Robert Warwick.
That was. He still amazes me how long he hangs in the air.
He is up there a long time, but that's clearly by choice. So at the end of the half, 42-39, Adrian. We will be back with the Pizza One halftime report after this timeout. Welcome back to the Art Smith Arena, and welcome in to the Pizza One halftime report. 42-39, Adrian on top of the Alma College Scots at halftime, as a back-and-forth first half that saw 8 lead changes, 5 ties, so the two teams really going at it much of that first half. Take a look at some of those first half statistics. Cole Cliver leading the way for the Scots with 16 points. Isaiah Williamson with 12 himself, Brandon Rake with 7, and Nate Diamond with 4. Those are the only scorers for the Scots. Diamond adds in 6 rebounds as well. Over on the Adrian side of the ledger, Robert Warwick, 10 points, none bigger than the triple at the buzzer from deep. Tyler Guillory with 9, Kendall Bellamy with 8, Gabe McDevitt 5, Connor Pelham with 4, Nolan Ansara with 3, and Michael Williams with 3 as well. So balanced scoring from the Bulldogs. Craig, what can we expect here in this second half?
Yeah, the eye test tells you that Alma's maybe been bailed out by the 3-ball a little bit today, but then when you look at the stats, that's not necessarily the case.
It doesn't pan out, no.
Both teams shooting pretty much the same, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, points in the paint. The fast break points are both at 3.
It's extremely even, isn't it?
Bench points for Adrian is at 6, whereas Alma has 0 because they've only got 4 people scoring, which that might come down to be the difference in the game. They've got to get a few other guys involved, even if it's just a point here or there. They've got to get somebody else scoring the basketball, because right now it's pretty much Cole Cliver and Brandon Rake running that high screen and roll, or just getting the ISO, and then Isaiah Williamson, when he checks back into the game, they get him into a one-on-one situation. He's been able to capitalize a little bit, but they've got to get somebody else involved. And if you're Adrian, you've got to keep Diamond off the boards, because what Alma's looking to do when he gets that ball is they are pushing 110 miles an hour down the floor, and anything can happen at that point. So whoever's on him needs to box him out for one, but once he gets that, then you've got to sprint and get back and get set on defense, because he's killing you right now getting those boards and pushing the paint, pushing the pace.
Yeah, Diamond played almost 17 minutes out of the 20 in that first half, so big minutes for Nate Diamond, and he has contributed nicely. That's going to wrap it up for the Pizza One halftime report. Let's go back for these messages, and then we'll be back to the Art Smith Arena for what should be a very exciting second half of basketball. 42-39 Adrian. Back for the second half after this. Back at the Art Smith Arena, just about ready to go. Second half of basketball here between the Alma College Scots and the Adrian Bulldogs. Just exciting back and forth first half, like we talked about in that Pizza One halftime report. 8 lead changes. Teams were tied 5 times. It doesn't get much closer than that. What do you do in a close game like this to try to give yourself an edge?
It's just going to come down to the free throws, getting to the line more and more if you can, and whichever team's going to have the energy and be able to harness that energy. You don't want to get so amped up that you lead yourself into a foul or something, but use that excitement to your advantage.
Williamson for the Scots to start the second half, gets to that low block, tries to make some more room, little shoulder into him. Hook shot, no. Out to Cliver, and this is the longest one he's tried all night, and he hits it.
He
probably got fouled as well. They're going to actually call a flop on Cliver at the end of it.
That's rough.
So the flop is called on Cliver. We've seen 2 flops called tonight now. But my gracious, Cliver from 28, 29 feet there.
Yeah, that's a rough call on him. I think if he didn't react when he got up, I don't think they would have called the flop on him. But
probably not.
Definitely got run into.
So he ties it at 42. Adrian back the other direction now. Left wing, driving and not scoring is Pelham. Pelham tricks me on those shots all the time, it seems.
Missed a few of those close ones today.
Here's Cliver back the other way. Right wing goes to the left block. Fall away jumper. Good. 5 quick points for Cliver to start the half.
Really good defense there, and Cliver still able to sneak in a bucket.
He's got 21, and he can put those points up in a hurry. Driving on Rake is Bellamy. Rake stands tall, rips the rebound. Cliver back the other way for the Scots. They've started strong. Pull-up triple for Cole off the right side. No. Little heat check there from Cliver. Guillory grabs the rebound, and Guillory moving pretty quickly the other direction. Rake is able to cut him off eventually. Guillory goes by him to the baseline, and shot blocked by either Rake or Bargesser.
I don't know if that hit the backboard.
Or the backboard, maybe.
The bottom of the backboard.
Cliver tried to fire a pass into Williamson, and Isaiah had it just go off his fingertips out of bounds. An exciting start to the second half.
The most impressive thing of that whole sequence was Rake when he came down with the ball, not stepping on the player on the floor, but tiptoeing around him, keeping his dribble, not to get a travel call, and then pushing it the other way.
McDevitt for Adrian to Warwick inside Bellamy, working on Rake. He's going to go up strong on Rake, and they're going to call a foul on Brandon. I don't think that Coach Clark's very happy with that one. I frankly didn't see the foul, to be honest.
Kind of the least amount of contact we've seen down low all game. It's been going back and forth both ways.
Bellamy to the line.
We'll see if they start tightening up on that.
Hits the first one. Just kind of watching the replay there. I didn't see much.
I think he had his hands down.
Little hook on the waist.
Called it, yep.
Second shot from Bellamy, good, and we are back tied at 44.
And that would make sense. If you've got your hands down in the post, they're going to call you on it most of the time.
You sure will. Diamond for the Scots. Works it to Rake. Far out on the right wing.
That's the
to
matchup
Williamson.
The Scots have been going at all
There it
day
is.
long.
Williamson with that little turnaround right-handed hook from the left block. Scores it again.
Anytime they get Warwick on Williamson, they're going to take advantage of it.
Isaiah's got 14, and the Scots back to the lead. Back the other way comes Warwick with a right-handed hook. Very similar play.
See what you did, I'm going to do it too.
46-46. Nice job by both those two fellas. Here's Williamson working on Warwick now. They go inside to Rake, and Rake, a nice steal by Warwick that time on help side defense.
Like I said in the first half, Warwick has been all over the court.
Yes, he has. 3 ball on the way from Pelham. Air ball goes right to Bargesser. Bargesser going to push it back the other way. Williamson, pull up, triple, top of the key, right side, no. Rebound, Guillory. McDevitt gets it to Warwick, who yells go. They're going to run off a couple of screens here, and a slip eventually, and a foul is going to be called.
That's a tough call.
On the Scots. Foul's going to be on Cole Cliver.
Which, don't get me wrong, he had his arm around his neck, but just a tough situation there with how everything unfolded.
Yeah, a little bit of a slip. Inbounds play. Eventually comes out for a 3-ball try from Warwick, and he hits another.
Fires it just seconds before his toes hit the ground.
49-46. Warwick with a third triple. Entry pass Williamson. Shot blocked by Bellamy. Here comes Bellamy the other way. To Warwick. Over Guillory. Guillory into the corner to Price, who's checked in. To Guillory. Guillory takes one step, gets to the baseline. Extra pass around. They're going to get it. Bellamy again. Bellamy goes right up over Rake. Oh, boy, nice play by Kendall Bellamy. And it's a 5-point lead for Adrian. Just like that, a 7-0 run here.
Both teams able to go on those runs today.
Yes, they have been.
It's just a matter of how you're going to answer it when the other team goes on their run.
Williamson looked inside. Now he'll work on Warwick. Get an extra pass. Bargesser in the lane. Short. Rebound. Bellamy again. Kendall Bellamy starting to assert himself here in the second half. Bellamy driving to the basket. Puts a shoulder down on Bargesser. No. but the foul is going to be called on Xavier Bargesser, and we'll see if Bellamy's shooting or not. Foul is going to be called a shooting foul. Nope, under the basket.
Bellamy's so good off of the dribble when he catches it out on that wing and looks to attack. There's not many people in this gym that I think can guard him.
Oh, you're right. Bellamy's got 12.
Got to keep doing that for the Bulldogs.
And so Adrian will trigger it in from under their own basket. Price will get it into Warwick. Pump fake by Guillory.
They want this matchup
Over
here.
Bellamy, goes by Rake
Just
again,
so
gets to
quicker.
the other side, no good. Rake grabs the rebound to Diamond. Diamond to the right wing. They want it inside to Rake on Bellamy. Rake puts the shoulder down, goes to the right hand, up, counted and the foul.
As I was just saying, this is the matchup they want. This is the matchup
Both
the Scots
ways,
want.
both
because,
sides, absolutely.
You know, kind of two completely different styles of basketball. If you're Alma, you want to get it down as close to the hoop as you can with Rake and let him use that body size to his advantage and just kind of bang down there to get the bucket. And if you're Adrian, you want to spread the floor and give Bellamy the room to work because he's so much quicker when he goes by. He can just dribble right
Well,
past
it's speed
Rake.
versus strength, and each team is exploiting that on the offensive end right now. Rake's foul shot up, no. Nice rebound by Price. Bellamy has sat down now, and Sarah has come back, and that's a matchup that Rake has dominated so far. Guillory with it for Adrian. Left side, Price. Back up top to Guillory. Thought about a three, now does step back long, two, good.
Boom.
Nice shot by Tyler Guillory there.
Just about to say that Adrian's offense has kind of run through Bellamy these last few possessions. It'll be interesting to see how they answer, and that's how they answer.
Yeah, quite well. Williamson with it, fake to pass to Cliver, goes straight to the basket, and they ended up hitting the backboard so hard that the shot clock light went off, but Adrian comes back the other way with it. They try to dish it down, and they're going to, they don't turn it over. They're going to say ball off the Scots. Back into the game comes Oganowski. Sitting down is McDevitt. Alex King up off the bench for the Scots. Bargesser sits down.
For the Scots, you've got two matchups that you really need to take advantage of on the offensive end in Williamson and Rake.
Warwick with it. He's going to try a little free throw line jumper this time. In and out, no good. Rake with a rebound. To King. Now to Cliver. Cliver trying to hurry to the basket. Cliver does get to the basket up. No good, but he's fouled by Price. Cole will go to the line for a pair. His team trailing 53-48 here with 14:51 to go in the ball game.
While you're trying to stop Williamson and Rake, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
you have a guy named Cole Cliver who's been all over the scoreboard today.
He's only got 21 on the night so far, make it 22. Yeah, Williamson and Rake doing as well as they are on the offensive end may open things back up for Cliver here late in the second half.
That's really kind of what happened with Cliver is he was hitting
Right
those
there,
threes
it did,
and then they stepped way out to take it away. which opened
Way
up
out.
Rake, and now they're kind of sagging back to help out on Rake, so we'll see if Cole can make an adjustment and start knocking down some shots.
Cliver hit the second. Warwick into the paint and has his shot blocked, but a
man.
foul on Williamson. That's a tough one.
Gave up too much ground there defensively.
He did. Warwick initiated contact. It looked like Williamson had recovered with a blocked shot, but instead he got a piece of the arm as well.
I mean, Warwick basically dribbled that from the top of the
He
key
did.
to the underneath the basket while he was dribbling backwards, and
Yep.
Williamson just kind of gave ground on that one. He needs to stand a little bit more firm in there.
Robert Warwick will go back to the line. He hits his first, give him 16 points.
Warwick has done a good job tonight. There's been a few times he's gone into that contact to get to the foul line.
And there's the 17th for Warwick, back up to a 5-point Adrian lead. Cole Cliver for the Scots. He's got Kobe Price on him. He's going to go by Price. Stop. Fall away jumper. Off the rim, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Warwick. It'll stay with the Scots with 19 on the shot clock.
Bellamy will check back in for the Bulldogs.
He was not out long, was he?
As well as Pelham. So Scots didn't really take much advantage of Bellamy not being in there on Rake.
They're going to continue with Ansara on Rake, though.
Yeah, they're going to put Bellamy on Williamson.
So they're going to go into Rake.
think that just the size, they.
King with a nice move to the basket, hands it off. Williamson with a left hand up and an easy layup. Nice pass by Alex King across the lane that time.
It was good, and it was good to be ready on that backside and take it up strong by Williamson.
Oganowski gives it off to Guillory. Guillory to Ansara. Ansara thought about a handoff, decides to go to the basket instead. Layup, no good. Fight for the rebound. Rake still fighting for it. Rake still fighting for it. And eventually it's going to stay with Adrian. A heck of an effort by Brandon Rake there.
Just unfortunate that no other Scots could get a hand on it and push it the other way.
McDevitt back into the ball game. Guillory sits down. They're going to have to talk about the shot clock here as to whether that ball was ever possessed by Alma or possessed by anyone. They're going to kind of...
If anything, maybe on that last throw-in, they could argue that he had it long enough, but I don't think so.
They're going to go 20 on the shot clock.
If you're Rake here, I think you want to give a little bit more ground. Force Bellamy into a jumper rather than giving up
here he is.
Dribble drive.
Hand off Oganowski, and he's going to travel with it. Oganowski just got the feet tangled up a little bit. An unforced turnover there by Adrian.
Yeah, as I was saying there in the first half, Bellamy was forced into some of those jumpers, and it led him into some off-balance, just kind of awkward shots. I think if you're the Scots, you've got to force him back into those rather than let him just drive by you and lay it in.
Diamond for the Scots, trailing by 3, wants 3, no good. Rebound high up by Pelham that time. And he will give it off to McDevitt, who will handle the point guard duties. To Ansara. Ansara this time is going to hand it off. Pelham gets to the basket. No good. Rebound King. Pelham gets to the basket nicely.
He does.
Cliver back the other way. Cliver's going to go all the way up. Good. Counter and the foul.
Another good take.
Oh, Cliver flying through the air that time. That may have been the 4th on Ansara. Now they're going to go with Oganowski instead. That's his 4th, though. Oh, my goodness. It was on Bellamy, and that's his 4th. I didn't see the numbers correctly.
I didn't see him down there, I guess.
I didn't see him down there either, but that is the 4th on Bellamy, and that even more so is a key foul. Cliver to tie the game up. Good. He's got 26. But that's just a huge development in this game with Bellamy going to the bench. McDevitt back for Albion, going to kick out. They thought about a 3, decided not to take it. Inside Ansara. Back outside Warwick. Thought about another 3, decided not to take it. Warwick dribbling onto the baseline now, right side. Gets into the lane. Kick out Ansara. Ansara beats Rake. Goes up, kicks it out. 6 on the shot clock. Now getting to the basket. Extra pass. They got to shoot it quickly. Step back 3, no good by Pelham, and good defense
really
by
good
the Scots.
Possession for sure.
Diamond back the other way in a tie game. Diamond to the rack. Diamond up. No good, but he'll go to the line again. A nice take by Nate Diamond.
And I said coming right out of the half that this is what this game was going to come down to, is who could get to the line, get those extra chances. It really is. And Alma on their last 3 possessions, I think, have gotten to the line.
We've got a timeout on the floor. 55-55. Back to the Art Smith Arena after this. Back here at the Art Smith Arena, 55 all. These two teams just trading blow after blow after blow. Adrian most recently giving up a 3-point play to Cole Cliver, who's got 26 to lead the way in this game. Kendall Bellamy on the bench now for Adrian with those 4 fouls. And Nate Diamond is at the line shooting a pair for the Scots. Diamond, 3 dribbles, first shot, good.
Yeah, I think if you're Adrian, you're looking at Warwick and you're looking at Pelham to get you to the bucket.
Yeah, Pelham can get to the bucket for sure.
Both of those guys are having no problem driving it in. It's just a matter of capitalizing once they get in there. They both missed a couple puppies today,
Yep.
so.
Diamond's second is good, 6 for 6 from the foul line for Nate Diamond. All 6 of his points coming from the charity stripe. And Sarah for Adrian. They trail by 2 now. Kick it around right side. Here comes Pelham. Out, and Sarah, 3 on the way. Got it.
And Sarah can hit that. He's hit 2 now, I think, maybe 3.
Back on top comes Adrian. That is the end of a long scoring drought for them. King, that was Diamond trying to get to the basket. Williamson with it now to Cliver. Cliver, 3 ball on the way, off to the left. Rebound to Adrian. They go right side to Guillory. To Warwick.
To drive it again.
Warwick drive and kick in.
Out.
Sarah for 3. Oh, in and out. Cliver the rebound. I thought Nolan and Sarah had hit another one.
He's going to make you pay if you leave him open.
Yes, he will. Diamond with it for the Scots, trailing by 1. Williamson gets to that right-handed hook off the window. Good. Williamson's got 18.
There's just nothing Warwick can do right now to stop Williamson. He's given up so much ground defensively, and Williamson's not missing it when he gets in low.
McDevitt to his left here. Looking, he picked up his dribble, kicks it out. Guillory thought about a 3, goes right side and Sarah instead. And Sarah looks inside McDevitt, working on Diamond. Kick out, Warwick, 3, short. Rebound, guess who? Nate Diamond.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Oh, and then Diamond got a little aggressive on the pass there and threw it out of bounds.
A little too giddy there. If you're Alma, you're doing exactly what you want to do. Force them into those 3-pointers.
Yep.
They might make a few here and there, but you're going to get killed down low if you play the way that you were playing.
Yeah,
so
that's
if
very
you can
true.
just take away that lane and hold while Bellamy's on the bench right now, I think you're going to be in good
Guillory
shape.
to McDevitt. McDevitt's going to drive the lane. Little finger roll up and good. Nice play by Guillory.
Caught him sleeping a little bit, saw a hole, and he took advantage.
Another lead change, 60-59 Adrian. Xavier Glenn with it for the Scots. Hands it back off to Cliver. Cliver a little jab step, goes back to Diamond. Diamond to Williamson for 3, long. Guillory the rebound, not the look the Scots wanted that time.
Same thing I just said on the other end.
Yep, and Coach Kyle Lindsay wants to slow things down a little bit. Guillory with it here. Hands it off, back out, McDevitt. McDevitt, kick out Warwick, extra pass over to Guillory. Guillory tries to get inside, has it stolen by Williamson. Diamond with it now, and Diamond's going to slow things down a little bit, but get it to Williamson. He's going to go to that right hook. Nope, 2-handed jumper up, good. Williamson with 20, 61-60, another lead change.
They just can't stop Williamson when he drives it in there. Such a good player when he drives it and gets it in low. Really good touch to finish him off.
Back the other way into the paint comes McDevitt. 62-61 Adrian. Back and forth we go. Here's Cliver with it for the Scots. Goes off a screen from Williamson. Cliver to the bucket, almost fell down. Hands it off to Glenn. Glenn with a little right-handed hook shot, no. Rebound comes out to Adrian. Guillory wants to run. Guillory one-on-one on King. Little Euro step, no. Gets his own rebound left hand, good.
Just getting outworked right there.
Adrian by 3, 9:22 to go. Coach Clark wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back to the Art Smith Arena after this. (64-61) Adrian on top of the Alma Scots here in a back and forth contest. A game of little 5-0, 7-0 mini spurts, and then back and forth they've gone a couple times. This is a 4-0 run right now for Adrian to retake this lead, 64-61. But the Scots will have the basketball. with 9:22 to play here.
Alma just not able to capitalize right now off of some of these situations that have been kind of handed to them.
Yes.
They're still getting outworked. That last bucket by Adrian, able to get his own rebound
really
and lay
good
it
from
back
Guillory,
in.
yeah. Cliver goes to his left, kicks it to Rake. Back out, Cliver. Oh, nice little stutter step. Gets himself free for a jumper. No. Rebound to Price. Oh, Cliver wanted that one. So now a chance to slow things down again for McDevitt. McDevitt's going to go straight down the lane, gets to that right block, gets a little stuck in there. Price going to come in. A little 18-foot jumper. No. Rebound, Bargesser. Bargesser to Cliver.
Got to get this down low.
Cliver to the basket. Lost the basketball, but he's fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Get to the free throw line. That'll do the same.
Foul is going to go on Guillory. And Cliver to the line where he's 5 of 6 so far this afternoon.
Adrian going with a little bit longer lineup right now to try to help with the speed with Bellamy on the bench. The 6'10 freshman Michael Williams in there.
Up and good.
Anytime he's in the game, you're going to have some help on the length side of things.
Scott's baseball in action down in Louisiana right now. They trail 7-6. Cliver hits both. Not a nice day for a baseball game here, but looks a little better down there right now. Price with his team trailing or up by 1 to McDevitt. McDevitt gets to the basket with the left hand, up and good. Nice play right there. Cliver trailing by 3 now. Has a little pump fake, but picked up his dribble. Goes high for Williamson, who's able to corral it. Goes with a little right-handed hook shot. No this time. And, a big empty possession that time for the Scots. A bucket here would go a long way for Adrian.
Possession getting more and more important as we take down under 8 minutes now.
3 ball on the way. Way off.
You mentioned the baseball team in action today. We got to give a shout out to the women's bowling team from Alma College today, starting the season with a win.
Nice. Women's basketball up 51-34 in the third quarter as well. Taylor Findley's got 16 in that one. Bargesser for the Scots to Cliver. Cliver working into a double team. Oh, he gets it off to Rake, who goes up strong,
really
has it
pass.
stripped away. That was a nice pass by Cole Cliver. Rake will shoot a pair.
We talk about Cole Cliver filling up the scoreboard and hitting all these threes, but he's done some really good things that don't show up on the stat sheet today, that pass being one of those.
That was a good hard foul by McDevitt, too, though, because Rake was going to go up and hammer that thing home, and he was going to get fouled regardless.
Yeah.
Big 2 shots here for Brandon. First one short.
And I see Brandon shoot these free throws, and all I can think
you can see it in his eyes.
It's just mental.
You can see it in his eyes.
Every once in a while, he'll fire off just a beautiful
That's perfect,
free throw, and then you can see it when
you can see him
goes
thinking
to
about
shoot.
it.
You see that little hitch, and
1 for 5 so far.
He's just got to clear his head and shoot the ball.
1 for 5 on the night.
Got a good shot.
He does. He's got a great looking shot. Second one up, and there was no hitch there, and it's perfect.
That's the one I'm talking about.
It's almost like a golf swing where somebody has a real good swing but then gets a little hitch in it.
Yep.
When it comes off, it's really good.
Watch that moving screen there by Warwick.
Yeah, no doubt. You go right side, driving to the basket. Oh, boy, Guillory got his feet tangled up because he looked down and he thought he was out of bounds. He either thought he was out of bounds or
they called him out of bounds.
Did they call him out of bounds? Okay.
Out of bounds.
Well, if they didn't, they were going to call him as a travel because he nearly fell down when he looked down, and I think he saw his foot was out of bounds. Yep. 66-64, Adrian. Rake with it with 7:15 to go here in the game. That's got to be King over there. Yep, to Rake.
Rake go to work here.
Rake going to spin, gets tied up.
That's what happens
and that's going to be the 7th team foul, I believe, which would send Brandon to the line for 1-1. Yep, and Sarah's 4th.
Every time they get it down to Rake, they either they double him or they give up too much ground and he's got an easy lay-in.
Rake's got 10 and a big front end here from the foul line for Brandon Rake. 3 dribbles, spin of the basketball. Off to the right, but a rebound from Williamson, who snuck in from behind. He'll lay it up and in. Isaiah's got 22.
Been everywhere.
A career afternoon for Isaiah Williamson.
Quietly sneaking up on Cole Cliver here.
Yeah, we are tied at 66 apiece. Inside, and a foul is going to be called on King. Team's fifth. 6:55 to go. McDevitt and Sarah here. Back to McDevitt. McDevitt to Ansara. They're playing a little catch up at the top of the key. Goes inside to Pelham. Pelham down onto the block and tapped away from behind by King, but they're going to get him for a foul. Warwick got it down on the block, and King tapped it from behind, but Alex is called for the foul, his fourth.
I think that was a good play. It was.
Yeah, I think it was a good, smart play.
The reaction and just the way that the ball came out. It looked like he got all ball there.
Warwick with it again, now working on King. Into the lane, going to kick it out, and Sarah for three again, got it again.
And Sarah's a tough guard right now for Ray because he can hit that three, but he can also, he's got to step on you if he wants to go by.
Williamson to the bucket with a left-hand scoop shot, too strong. Rebound fought for, and King almost had it, but out of bounds it goes.
King has been all over the boards today.
Yes, he has. 69-66, Adrian off the Nolan and Sarah three.
Talk about Cliver doing things that don't show up in the stat book. King is getting a lot of hustle points today for the Scots.
Back the other way comes McDevitt, driving on Cliver, kick out. And Cliver's going to tip a pass and steal it away from Pelham.
Numbers there.
Cliver goes with a lob for Rake, too high. Rake got a piece of it but couldn't get it through the bucket, and Adrian's going to come away with it, and Coach Clark does not like that one. Here's Warwick working to his left. Still working to his left on King, gets into the lane, tries to go up and under, going to kick it out. Pelham for three, short. King the rebound.
King's got to be careful with those 4 fouls.
3-point game, and oh my goodness, King just threw it straight out of bounds. I don't know if he and Cliver got tangled up or got their wires crossed or what, but an unforced turnover, and Adrian with a big possession here with 5:44 to play in the game, up by 3. Diamond's going to come back into the game for King.
Kendall Bellamy back into the game as well for the Bulldogs.
That could be big right there. It'll be Guillory to trigger it in from the side here.
Swing it around here and get the one-on-one with Bellamy.
And Sarah to Warwick. He's got Williamson on him. Inside, outside, and Sarah for three. Give him another one. 4 triples for Ansara, and it's a 6-point Adrian lead.
On fire.
Timeout, Alma. 72-66, Adrian behind Nolan and Sarah. Back after this. Back here at the Art Smith Arena, where 2 straight triples from Nolan and Sarah have given Adrian a 6-point lead, and now the comeback kids are going to have to do it for the 3rd game in a row, but this time they don't have 7 minutes to do so. They've got just over 4.
Yeah, not a lot of time on the clock, but you've got to just take it one possession at a time. We've seen both teams go on these runs. So
5:25 left, plenty of time, but
you've just got to take it one possession at a time. Got to get a bucket on this one, and I mean they're just getting killed by the 3-ball right now.
Yeah, this is a key
overcome.
possession. This is a key possession. Diamond for the Scots. Works off a rake screen, works off a Cliver screen, gets to the bucket, high glass. Oh, just rolls out, rebound, and Sarah.
Got the look they wanted.
Yep. Here's Oganowski and Sarah. They yell to Ansara to shoot it. He gives a thumbs up to the bench. To Bellamy. Bellamy wants a clear out. To Ansara. Ansara down on the low block. Ansara gets tripped up. Goes down, and he's going to shoot. Foul's going to be on Williamson. Nolan and Sarah will shoot 1 and 1.
That's tough.
And Sarah 1 for 7 from the foul line this year so far, which shocks me with the 3-point shooting he's got.
Yeah.
And he rattles it out. Bargesser the rebound. One of those guys that can only shoot from downtown.
Yeah, I mean, we knew as soon as he checked into the game today that he was going to fire him.
Yeah, Cliver for 3 on the other end. Long rebound to Guillory.
Alma can afford to be real aggressive here on defense.
Yes,
Not really in any foul trouble with anybody that's on the floor right now.
Guillory for Adrian. They're going to want to work the shot clock. A little bit of miscommunication. Doesn't cost him. Warwick with a pump fake. Warwick tries to get to the basket, gets the right elbow, puts a shoulder down. Oh, and he hits an off-balance jumper. That was good defense by Williamson. Nothing he could do. Biggest lead of the game for Adrian is 8 with 4:20 to play. Rake goes down in the paint. Williamson with it, hands to Cliver. Off a screen from Williamson, crosses over, gets to the foul line. Up, jumper, good.
Yep, I was just going to say Alma can't fall into the trap of we need three-pointers.
No.
They need to get good high-percentage shots, and that was one right there.
4 minutes to go. Adrian by 6. Big possession defensively for the Scots here. Warwick with it. Goes inside, and Sarah, and they're just going to get a little hand check foul on Rake. Wow.
He said he was kneeing him.
Okay, well.
The knee, I guess.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see that either, but if it was just the hand check, man, that's been there all game, both sides, so that's a tough call. If it was a knee, then obviously a foul.
And Sarah back to the line. Shot up. Good this time for Ansara. Nolan's got 13.
Quickly up there, second leading scorer now all of a sudden.
4 triples for him, and he gets both foul shots, and it's back to an 8-point lead. Cliver for the Scots, working quickly. He's going to go off a rake screen, and Sarah steps out nicely into the corner. Williamson with a pump fake. Williamson with a charge.
Oh, boy.
He extended that right arm, and that was a very easy call. You're right.
Had he not extended that arm or that elbow, the call probably doesn't come.
Well, we were not at a good angle to see it, and we saw it. So
yeah, I mean, Warwick went down hard, which he's done a few times today and hasn't gotten the call. Credit to him to keep going to it, but Williamson extended that elbow a little bit, and you're going to get the call
with his team up by 8, and Sarah inside Warwick, outside McDevitt. McDevitt back outside Warwick, pump fake, gets to the foul line, goes over left side, 3 ball on the way for Guillory. No good. Rebound fought for, gotten by Bellamy, and he's fouled.
Oh, boy. They're just getting outworked.
They are. Bargesser the foul.
That's what it comes down to.
Kendall Bellamy to the line with an 8-point lead, 3:22 to go. Williamson back in, subbing offense for defense here. Williamson and King.
You look at these two benches the last 10 minutes, and they're two completely different stories. Adrian fired up to be into this game and have a lead on the road.
Yeah, Adrian playing well down the stretch here. Bellamy's shot up, good. He's got 13. 9-point Adrian lead, their biggest.
Kendall Bellamy went to the bench there, 12 minutes left or whatever. We
made
thought
no difference.
Alma could go on a run, and I don't even think they chipped away at it at all.
No, full court pressure now for Adrian. 3:19 to play. Cliver with it for the Scots, trailing by 10. Hands to Williamson. Williamson tries to get to the basket, going to dump it off to Rake. Rake cross to Bargesser, and Bargesser puts it in, and he's finally the 5th Scot to score in this game with 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Be ready on that backside for sure.
78-70 now as Adrian breaks the Scots' pressure. McDevitt with it. Scots have to have a stop here. McDevitt kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. Up, no good from Warwick. Rebound to Diamond.
Far from over.
Diamond, left side, Williamson. Williamson with a long jumper, good.
I was just going to say.
Lead down to 6.
I don't know why he pulled up, but I guess he felt he could make it, and he did.
2:30 to play now.
Thought he could turn that and go all the way to the rim.
Scots will look for another stop here. Warwick with it. Gets stuck under the basket, fires it out, gets bailed out by Guillory, who gets to the bucket, puts it up, and good. Nice
really
take
good
there by Guillory. 80-72 with 2:10 to go in the game. Cliver for the Scots. Cliver tries to go with a blow-by, gets fouled instead, and that's just as good because now Cole's got 2 shots at the line with no time running off the clock. Foul is going to be on Guillory. Here comes King back in for defensive purposes. And Cliver to the line for a pair. .206 to play. Cliver's first shot good. The Adrian lead cut to 7. Cliver with 31.
I'm confident with Cliver at the line here with their 2 bigs back.
Yep.
Not in there to rebound.
Cliver's second shot also good. Lead back to 6. Scots with a little token full court pressure at least. McDevitt's able to break it to Ansara. Ansara, Guillory gets the baseline and he's going to throw it away. Ooh. Oh boy, Rake cut over to cut that off. Guillory thought he was going to have somebody in the opposite corner, didn't. It's a turnover early in the shot clock, and with 1:57 to go, the Scots are going to get the ball trailing by 6.
Guillory really probably could have just kept driving right past Rake. Rake was not in great position, didn't cut off the baseline. But
here comes Cliver for the Scots. He goes right side, going to try to work off a screen from Williamson. Goes to the left, gets to the bucket, gets up. Counter and the foul! Cole Cliver with 34 points in the game, and it's a 4-point game. The Scots 10 down just moments ago. Now Cliver with a shot to make it a 3-point game with 1:45 to play. Could they possibly come back again?
I mean, if there's any team that's going to do it right now, it's the Scots.
Cliver's foul shot up. Good 3-point game, 80-77 with a minute 45 to go.
He was driving that down the lane all the way.
Scott's bench is up now.
Yeah, totally turned
McDevitt
momentum.
For Adrian to Bellamy. Bellamy's going to drive, get to the basket, up.
No!
And counted in the foul.
They called it.
They did not call the charge. Wow.
No, they didn't. But
fouls on Rake. Bellamy got it to the basket. I thought they were going to call the charge there. I think Rake was too far under the basket, though.
I think so, too. And I thought the ball was going to pop out, and it just kind of hung on that rim. And
82-77.
By the Scots,
Bellamy with a chance for a 3-point play now. And foul shot up good. Big answer from Bellamy there.
We've said it a few times, but Bellamy, when he puts the ball on the ground, he is so quick, so explosive to the rim.
Here comes Cliver the other way with a minute 28 to go. Tries to go down the lane. He's going to fire a pullback instead. No good. Rebound Adrian, and now they're in business. Robert Warwick with it.
Tighten up on defense here, big time.
Yep. Warwick's going to get it to McDevitt to Warwick. Minute 10 in the game. Driving down the lane now. Kick out. 3 on the way. Guillory, no good, and that was not the wisest shot ever.
You've got
Diamond one-on-one here, back the other way. Diamond to the bucket.
Dude,
oh, they may be a goaltend.
They're going to call it.
They need to call a goaltend here.
They have to call it.
That's got to be a goaltend. He grabbed the whole basket. Diamond was fouled regardless. It's either going to be 2 shots for Diamond or a 3-point play. I would be very surprised if they don't count the basket,
Coach
though.
Clark was right in his ear as soon as it happened, and I think everybody in here saw the same thing that happened. I got to believe they're going to call the goaltend.
They're going to send the 2 teams to their benches as they're going to need to take some time to discuss this one, as this is going to be the finer points of the rules of college basketball here that are beyond my pay grade to know. So I'm just going to trust the officials are going to discuss this amongst the 3 of them and get it right.
Well, it sure looked like the official on the far side that was actually coming in right under the basket was all over it.
I thought so, too.
I don't know if he's being overruled. It looks like he's explaining.
So the situation here is 59.9 seconds to go. It's 83-77. Nate Diamond is going to go to the line.
Count it.
And the basket is going to count, so Diamond will have a chance for a 3-point play here. Foul is going to be on McDevitt. So goaltending is called. Diamond to the line to shoot one in an now 83-79 game. What a take by Diamond.
Unreal.
Diamond 6 for 6 at the line so far today. Has not missed one yet this season. It would be a good time to continue that streak.
Yeah.
Up, good, 3-point game. Now they need to stop. McDevitt will handle for Adrian, the freshman.
A lot of timeouts left.
Plenty of timeouts for both teams. McDevitt going to try to get to the bucket. Kicks it out instead. Goes around. Warwick to Pelham.
Might want to call
Guillory
here and get a good look.
Guillory with 10 on the clock. They're going to go Warwick.
Call one.
Bellamy. Bellamy working on Rake. 6 on the shot
take
clock.
The jumper.
Bellamy with 3 on the shot clock. Long jumper.
Go.
Blocked by Rake. Cliver with it now. Shot clock off. 27 seconds to go.
Quick one. Get a quick one.
He looked to the sideline. Coach Clark wanted Diamond in the sideline. Cliver takes a timeout instead with 23.3 seconds to go. Full timeout back after this. Back at the Art Smith Arena, 83-80. Adrian leading this thing. But the Scots will have a chance to tie it with a 3 or get to the basket quickly and then try to play the fouling game. Which one do you try?
Yeah, I think you got to get to the basket quick here. You're
try to get a bucket
worst
and then
enemy
foul.
Here, especially with only one timeout left, is that clock.
Yep.
I think you've got to get this thing in and
extend the game as much as possible.
Look to get it to the rim, and Williamson's been that guy so far. Cliver obviously is the explosive one, but Williamson, I'd look for something here, a one-on-one. They've spread the floor for it.
23.3 seconds. They get it into Cliver. Cliver hands to Rake. They're going to set a play. Cliver pops out. He's going to look at a long 3, hand in his face, in and out. No.
That's staying
Rebound
here.
is going to stay with Alma with 12.9 to go. Good job by Williamson to get in there to contest. Oh, boy, Cliver's contested 3 looked pretty good, too.
It did.
12.9. Now you probably need to look for the 3. They'll get it into Rake. Rake to Diamond. Diamond Bargesser with 9 seconds. They go inside, outside. Diamond to tie with 6 seconds. In and out, no. Rebound, batted around. And Warwick's going to come away with it with 0.8 of a second to go, and Adrian's going to win this game. Big rebound. It was Bellamy that came away with the rebound. It was tipped around.
Man.
Oh, they got a great look from Diamond for 3.
Give Adrian all the credit in the world today. They on the road coming in here.
Fought.
A tough season so far, and every excuse in the book to just fold at multiple times throughout this game and able to fight through, and they're going to come out with a victory.
Very impressed with Bellamy. His leadership when he was on the bench there in the second half with the 4 fouls. He's who kept that bench up and going, and he's going to seal it off here at the end. Hits the first.
Yeah, not hanging his head at any point there when he was out with foul trouble. He was up and in guys' ears the whole time. And give Rob Warwick all the credit in the world, too, as he kind of just controlled the flow of the game from tip all game. He's really been kind of the leader for Adrian.
He hits both of them 85-80. Adrian going to win this one. What a ball game back and forth. That was a fun one to watch. Unfortunately, the Scots unable to get the victory here today, but Congratulations to Adrian. That was a heck of a ball game. You got to give a lot of credit to Kendall Bellamy. So we will be back with the post-game show after this timeout. 85-80, Adrian wins it.